We have Two-Face and Scarecrow that we have revealed, or sorry, we did Batman New Adventure figures a few years ago, but we haven't been able to do the Batman the Animated Series figures. So here we have Two-Face, Hardak, Scarecrow, and then Grey Ghost is the newest addition, which we're really happy we were able to get to him. And then in addition to that, we released the Batwing and the Batmobile, but now we have the Bat Cycle, which arguably was on the show just as much as anything else. The exciting thing about that is we had to completely re-engineer our Batman figure so that he could crouch on the bike like that. So there's a lot of new articulation in that figure, plus the wire fabric cape allows you to pose it in a variety of different ways to get some motion. So we're really excited about that. Down below, we've been working with Paul Dini and Ty Templeton. Ty Templeton did the animated comic book back in the day. So we've been working with them on animated inspired figures. So here you have Azrael, Red Hood, and Deathstroke down at the bottom. We're really excited to announce these figures and further develop what this is. And so stay tuned for more information on that, but we wanted to show them off the Toy Fair as they are toys. Down the way here we have the DC Bombshell statue. This line carries on. It's been a hugely successful line for us. We're about 30 statues in. We have more designs than that even. And we're revisiting some of our earlier characters. Supergirl was the second statue in the line. Rather than just redecoing, we're trying to create completely new statues. So here's Batgirl and Supergirl and a battle statue where Supergirl's hoisted up in the air there. Really has a lot of motion. And then to the right of that is our Toy Fair reveal, which is Death from the Sandman universe. And then a sneak peek to the right of that is Mary Shazam, which will be the next statue in the line. That features Aunt Lucia's illustration front and center. Down below we have DC CoverGirls, which is more comic accurate from a costume point of view. These are all designed by Joelle Jones. So there you have Black Canary. To the left we have Wonder Woman over here. And then Toy Fair sneak peek of Huntress down on the end. You'll see the sculpt in progress and the illustration that inspired it. Moving on. Moving on, we have some larger statues, much more expensive, but they take up a lot of space and we want to make sure you have enough room to display everything. So we're revisiting this, we've 3D scanned them, we've cleaned them up, we're going to re-release them later in the year. They'll be in full color, but some of our most popular battle statues over the years. So we have the two Frank Miller based ones, which is Superman versus Batman from Dark Knight Returns, the Batman Call to Arms statue, and then down below we have a Batman versus Killer Croc statue, which is one of my favorite statues that we've ever produced. That was designed in-house, but just has so much motion and detail, drama, so we're looking for those to hit stores at the end of 2019. This is our DC Artist Alley line. We announced in November the James Groman figures, which are just off the charts crazy. But it does exactly what we want Artist Alley to do, which is tell stories, recreate the Artist Alley experience, and allowing artists that don't necessarily have house style to draw our characters. And James was a perfect fit. He created this Two-Face, or Killer Croc, Batman, the Joker, which is bonkers, and then the Two-Face down on the end. They're all $65. They come out in November of 2019. They'll feature packaging that includes the inspired artwork, but also behind that art card, there will be a blank art card. So if you go to a convention to see James Groman, you maybe get him to sign the figure and then do a custom piece of art if you're lucky. Same goes for the Chrissy Zulo figures down below. She has a great animated quality to her art. Her figures come out in the summer of 2019. Same thing, she'll come with the art card with the art that inspired the figure, as well as a blank art card. These are all very limited. The black and whites are limited to 1,000, and then the color versions are limited to 3,000. So we want to keep that exclusivity, but these are great iterations of Batgirl, Supergirl, Hawkgirl, and Wonder Woman. Really excited about these again, summer 2019 at a $60 price tag. So the DC Designer Series statue line, this has been an ongoing line for us. It captures famous artists doing what they're famous for doing, really. They're quintessential characters. Jenny Frieson had a great Wonder Woman cover run. So that's just a striking statue of Wonder Woman. Next to that is Jim Lee Nightwing from the Hush promotional art. They were all the Batman characters were on a rooftop. That is a Toy Fair reveal of Frank Miller's Batman from Dark Knight Returns. Just it screams Frank. I mean, I think it perfectly captures his art style, which is really, really great. And then to the right of that, supporting Black Label, Batman Damned. This is Lee Bermejo's Batman. Really striking piece. Wonder Woman comes out in the summer, same as Jim Lee, and then the Frank Miller and the Lee Bermejo come out in the fall. Down below, we have our core action figure line, DC Essentials. Really hits the core consumer and our core characters. There's a lot of great articulation. This is our offering for 2019 with Harley Quinn, Nightwing, Wonder Woman, the Cheetah, so on and so forth. The articulation just we get a lot of great motion out of these action figures. We're also going to start selling dynamic bases, which you can see with Wonder Woman and Cheetah there. It allows them get them up in the air. They're pretty discreet, being clear plastic. So we're really excited to release those. And Red Hood all the way down at the end. He's the latest addition to the Essentials.
That's also weird if they're like supposed to be like a big deal.
Up top we have the DC Prime action figure line. This is a new line for us. We're just debuting Batman here. Designed by Riccardo Federici. Super high-tech looking Batman. Lots of articulation. Should be able to get a lot of crazy poses. It's going to come with a lot of accessories, including those interchangeable heads to get different expressions. It'll have a posable cape. And this isn't the final base design, but it'll... we're still working out some design, but it'll emulate this for the most part. This comes out in the fall of 2019, $125 price point. We're really excited about where we can take this line with all of our characters. The Harley Quinn Wonder Woman scale statue. We just announced it's going to be exclusively distributed through Sideshow Collectables, our great licensing partner. This is going to be limited to 50, so we're really excited to be getting this out in the world, but it's going to be very, very limited. So keep an eye out for that.
You're like, okay, bye. This is my vacation. And how's the room? Where's it?
Here. So Dark Knight Metal has been an extremely popular comic book. We're supporting it with this 7-inch statue line. Some of these figures have been announced already, but a few on the end have not. They're Toy Fair reveals. But we're trying to cover all the great characters. We have Dawnbreaker, we have Merciless, we have Batman with Darkseid Baby. He has an alternate head as well. The Devastator statue is just enormous. You need to kind of see it in person to kind of take in its size and weight and demeanor overall. He's going to come with a magnetic head so you can kind of turn the direction of which he's looking. We have the Murder Machine in the back. He's going to come with alternate arms, like he's got a cannon and different hands and things. So that's very cool. We have the Drowned, and then the two Toy Fair reveals are Red Death and the Batman Who Laughs with the Robin minions. That'll be a deluxe statue. We're still working on a price point there, but that'll round out the year from a Dark Knight Metal point of view for us. Up top, we have a multi-part statue. Last year we did the Teen Titans multi-part statue, which was based on the George Perez comic art. It was a literal interpretation of that cover. This year we decided to do something a little more organic. We did an in-house design. You can kind of rearrange the pieces if you want. Red Hood is the Toy Fair reveal. He completes the set. But they're all $80 statues. You can just buy one if you want, because they display very nicely on their own. But if you want to complete the set, that's the goal anyways, and you can create this nice rooftop scene with them all together like this, and it covers all the main characters: Batman, Red Hood, Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl. And those come out throughout the year. Batman comes out next month, and then Red Hood comes out in November. Up top here, we have the Harley Quinn Red, White, Black line. This sister statue line, the Batman Black and White. Same concept, Harley drawn by a variety of different artists. Here we have John Timms in the front, and in the back we have the metal Harley Quinn by Greg Horn, which is certainly unique in the line overall. And then we have Batman Black and White, which we're up to 90 some odd statues. And as long as people are drawing Batman, this line should be able to live on for forever. But the two newest statues are Batman by Mark Silvestri and Batman by Joe Madureira. They're in the back, the crouched pose there. Last year we released The Batman Who Laughs. We announced it here at Toy Fair. It sold out instantly. So we're coming back with the second edition with this metallic version, which is really, really striking for the fans that weren't able to get the first edition. And then Batman by Kenneth Rocafort comes out this summer. Kenneth's such a great designer, so we're so glad we were able to get him into the Batman Black and White line. And then down below we have Batman Black and White mini PVC figures. They're going to come out in box sets of 7. They're going to include bonus characters like Nightwing down at the end. But we're tapping into our large collection of Batman Black and Whites to release them as small minifigs. And these collector sets cost $35. So we're excited about that.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect, and I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen. Today, although you took very thorough precautions in the park against my hearing you, I could see your lips move